Welcome back to this video session once again. My dear friends, today we have to solve a new question for you, and that question is also related to the Maths Olympiad examinations. The question is very simple one, but they have some different calculations, and that's why I have selected this one. Okay? So my dear friends, you can see this question on the screen here. Solve for p. 9 to the power p minus 3 to the power p equals 1. And the p is nothing but a real number. So you can see here the exponent in both of the terms of this equation is same, but the base is different. One of the term is here 3 and the other term is here base 9. So my dear friends, you can write 9 at this place is nothing but 3 square. Okay, so write this equation here. 3 square whole to the power p minus 3 to the power p equals 1. Okay, now the other key point is here, a to the power m whole to the power n equals a to the power n whole to the power m, and that equals a to the power mn. Okay, and you can also write this a to the power nm. So by doing this fact here, you can write this term 3 to the power p whole square minus 3 to the power p equals 1. So my dear friends, now you can let here 3 to the power p is nothing but x. If you are doing so, your equation will look like x square minus of x equals 1. And my dear friends, this implies x square minus of x minus 1 equals 0. Right? Dear friends, you cannot split the middle term by the factorization method here. Okay? So you can compare this equation by a fundamental equation of degree 2. And the degree 2 equation is nothing but the quadratic equations. And the form of quadratic equations, ax square plus bx and plus c equals 0 if a is not equals 0. So my dear friends, you can compare this equation with this one. And if you will do so, you will get a very good result here. The coefficient of x square is a here, and here it is 1. So you can write here a equals 1. The coefficient of b in this equation, coefficient of x in this equation is b, or here it is minus 1. So you can write here minus 1. The constant term c here, but here it is minus 1. So c equals minus 1, right? Now the discriminant, okay, discriminant d in some other country, it can be represented by a delta symbol, okay, and that equals b square minus 4ac. So by putting the value of a, b, c in these equations, you can write here minus 1 whole square minus 4 times a, that's 1, and c, that's minus 1. So my dear friends, the result will be nothing but 5. Okay, now you can write the solution for this equation. Okay, the solution for this equation is nothing but x equals minus b plus minus root over d divided by 2a. So dear friends, now you have to insert the value of b, d and a from here. Okay, so now the minus of minus 1 plus minus root under d equals 5, and so this will become 2 times 1, and the result is nothing but 1 plus minus root over 5 divided by 2. Okay, so there are two solutions for x here, right? The x is nothing but 1 plus root 5 divided by 2, and the other value of x is nothing but negative 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. Okay, there are two values of x here. No, sorry, you can write here negative sign, okay, because 1 plus minus, so 1 plus root 5 by 2 and 1 minus root 5 by 2. Okay, so these are the two solutions for these equations. But you have taken x is nothing but 3 to the power p here. So the case number 1, okay, x 3 to the power p equals 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. So to find out the value of p here, we have to take logarithm, okay. So this is log 3 to the power p equals log 1 plus root 5 divided by 2, okay. So my dear friends, you can write here p times log 3, okay, and that equals nothing but log 1 plus root 5 minus of log 2, okay. So my dear friends, one of the values of p will be calculated from here. P equals log 1 plus root 5 minus of log 2 and whole divided by log root 3. Log 3 only, sorry, not root 3, log 3. So this is the answer of p. Now the case 2. If you put 3 to the power p equals 1 minus of root 5 divided by 2, then this can be written as log 3 to the power p equals log 1 minus root 5 minus of log 2, okay, and this can be written as p log 3 equals log 1 minus root 5 minus log 2, and so therefore p is nothing but log 1 minus of root 5 minus of log 2 and divided by log 3, okay. So my dear friends, you can find out the solution in this way. One of the solution for p is this and one of the solution for p is this, okay. But in the same time, we can say that this is 1 minus of root 5, okay. So my dear friends, you have to use modulus sign in this term because log is not defined in the negative term. This term will give the negative sign because root 5 greater than 1, okay, and so you have to take the modulus sign in these equations. So my dear friends, these are the two solutions for these equations, okay. Now I am just going to finish these derivations, but before finishing them, I am just requesting you to like my channel, subscribe and share to your friends also, and take care and take care of mommy and papa also, okay. So thank you very much to listen my views on these questions. Thank you.